Namaste. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. All right, guys. I am high vibrational today. High vibrational. Be high vibrational with me. Okay, you guys. Right away. You're going to notice I have a little yellow star on my face. That's because I have a planet trying to grow on my chin, dang it. And I'm not somebody who has to ever worry about having any kind of blemishes or pimples or anything like that. They come very, very seldom. But this one is actually quite painful. So I have a little star on here that's got healing medicine to help heal that guy and take him away. He can go. He can go. All right, guys. So it's going to be a weird day for me because I'm going to upload a ton of videos. I have a bunch of stuff I need to get out there. And I'm going to start with this one. Blessings. Blessings. This space is safe and protected. Safe and protected. Love, love, high vibrations. Thank you, God. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, angels. Thank you for your beautiful protection in my house, in my life, and over my loved ones. My true, sincere loved ones. Thank you. All right. And, you know, I can't do sage and not do Palo Santos. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. This is part of my daily, everyday, part of my daily rituals that I do to protect me and my family. I don't just do it before my videos. I pull these suckers out all day long. Blessings. Blessings. Namaste. Alright, guys. This is just a quick unboxing, actually. I am unboxing my new... Here, let me turn my meditation music here to remove all negative energies. I got a new Oracle deck. I'm so excited. I friggin' love this. It's beautiful and gorgeous. And thank you to my beautiful soul sister, Natalie June B, intuitive reader. You're the reason I got this deck. I was going back and forth between this one and a different spirit animal deck that I was interested in. I might go back and get the other one too. But when I saw you using this during your beautiful, loving video you did for my gizmo, it was like the factor that made up my mind on which one I wanted. This is a gorgeous deck, and I can't wait to show you guys. Okay, this deck is by Stacey Demarco. Stacey Demarco. I have another deck by her as well. And it says, the voices and energy of our animal kin have always been a part of our human experiences across most cultures and time frames. The stories of their relationships with the goddesses and gods entwine the two energies into a divine form. Entwine their two energies into a divine form. I love everything divine. Thank you, Devine. Now it is time for us to reconnect with the powerful partnership featuring animals and myths from across the planet. This unique oracle is not only truly beautiful, but will deliver accurate and compassionate insights to the reader. So I'm so excited to add this to my collection. I realize I've got somewhere near 50 decks between my tarot and my oracle, and I didn't have any on animals. And after what I just went through with my dog, I'm like, what the heck am I thinking? So yes, I've got to look for some animal oracle decks and absolutely incorporate those into my day. So here we go. Divine Animal Oracles, deep wisdom from the most sacred beings in existence. Look at those eyes, guys. Look at those blue eyes. Look at those blue eyes. Love it! Love it, love it, love it. So, let's look at it. All right, inside the deck, we've got this beautiful picture. I love that. When I opened this deck and looked, and I always check out the packaging. You guys know that I am always into the packaging. Packaging is huge for me. Huge. I enjoy the packaging as much as I enjoy the product most of the time, if it's good packaging. And so when I did open, I always open and look inside the box. I love it when there's a message inside the box of some kind or a beautiful design. And I love that one. It's gorgeous. All right. First thing we have, the book. And there goes my light again. We have the book. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous picture. Just gorgeous. I literally can't stop looking at it. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Ah, love it. Okay. Let me see. So the artwork, it's looking like the artwork is by Stacey Demarco as well. So, this work is dedicated to all the animals I have loved. Stacey Demarco dedicated this to all the animals that she's loved. Our animals are our children. They come into our life for a divine reason. Whether we go and pick them out and choose them, seek them out and choose them for ourselves, or whether they find their way into our lives on their own. Every animal that becomes part of our family is there for absolutely a divine reason. Love it. Okay, the cards. Same beautiful design on the bottom of the box. All right. So, oh, there goes the plastic. Excuse that. Okay, here's what the back looks like. Are you freaking kidding me? It looks, I am so into astrology all of a sudden. Like, I am. And I feel like the reason, I might be totally off on this. I'm just kind of shot in the dark right here. I think the reason why is because I have connected so strongly with Miss Natalie June B, intuitive reader, since she opened her channel, and which she was brought to me through my beloved sister Romero and the 1111 Tarot channel. So that's where I met Natalie June B, intuitive reader. She also comes from a part in the United States that is within hours from where I was born and raised. So we have that in common as well. And she had this deck, and I had to have it as soon as I seen it, her do a reading with my little dog with it. This is the one I chose. I just love it. She is into astrology, hugely into astrology. She began learning about astrology before she started learning tarot. So she's very knowledgeable on astrology, and I have been so graciously gifted the opportunity to learn about astrology through Natalie. She's going to help me through that process, and that is precious. That's a gift to me, and I'm so excited about it. Like, literally, that's all I could think about. So that is why I am suddenly interested in astrology, because I have connected with you, Nat. I have connected with you on such a deep level in such a fast way. And I just love you. I love you. I trust you. I believe in you. Your gifts are opening wide up, and you are doing so good on your channel. And I'm lost for words. I'm that, like, in awe of your heart. Your heart. Okay? I love it. All right, so let's start with the first card, and it is Peace, Gorilla. I got to kind of hold him at a bit of an angle because my ring light wants to shine a bright light. Okay, the next one, Secrets, Lynx. Oh, wow. Look at her looking up at him. He has secrets. Yes. Truth, the Jackal. Look at that. The Jackal. Love these. Ah! Okay. We've got Creation, Snake. And the tree. You guys know how I feel about trees. We have happiness, the dolphin. Now, the dolphin is one of my favorite animals. And when I was a child, I used to collect a lot of things to do with the dolphins. It went between dolphins and mermaids and fairies. That's always been, you know, as a child, that was the mythical characters that I was the most drawn to. And I had a huge thing for dolphins and used to have a ton of them. But when, I want to say it was in year 2004, we actually had a house fire and our house burnt down and we lost a major amount of our belongings. I was able to save all of my childhood fairies because they were inside of a wooden glass cabinet, and so they were able to be saved. Thank you, God, for that. I still have those, but I lost a lot of my dolphin figurines, and at that point it was made aware to me that my spirit totem is the owl. And so from there, I began to collect owls, and my house is full of them. Owls are watchers. They're watchers and they're protectors. And I'm very much connected to the owls. So here is my tattoo that I designed. The owl is looking back over her shoulder, kind of like this, because they're watchers and they see everything, even what's behind them. That's the symbolism in my owl tattoo. This is one of my first tattoos professionally that I had done. So, all right. Oh, by the way, I've got my sandalwood going right here because it smells divine. Smell-o-vision, guys. Smell-o-vision. Love. Next, we have... Oh, I'm going to cry. We have companionship. Dog. That's like my baby. He's right next to me all the time. All the time. No matter what. All the time. My dog is my best friend and my biggest companion. Next we have, and he's doing great, by the way. He's doing so good. Thank you so much for all the prayers and support, you guys, because I truly believe that between the fact that he's very healthy and the fact that everybody prayed for him, and Natalie, your beautiful video you did for my dog, I hold so much gratitude to you for doing that. You have my heart out, all up in your heart, that you would do that for me on a weekend day, and you chose to do that video when you took time out away from spending with your family to do that for me, and it means the world to me. I can't even, like I said, the words aren't even actually coming out to express how grateful I am to you for doing that for me, for my gizmo. I believe that it helped a great deal, and it was very accurate and spot on. Absolutely. Okay, next we've got Sacrifice, the bull. Prosperity, peacock. Love that. Fear, hyena. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Wowzers. We don't want to have fear, guys. We don't want to have fear because it feeds the evil. Next, we have intuition, cat. Love this one. Then we've got purpose, shark. Oh, yes. Ritual, bison. Very Native American. Love that. Will, tiger. Look at this person in the background. Isn't that cool? These cards are amazing. So glad I chose these. Then we have change, chameleon. Moderation, rhinoceros. Cycles, hare. I see rabbits in my videos a lot with my crime fighting channels. We've got songlines, orca. Being a musician, I resonate with that greatly. Loyalty, red-crowned crane. The soul, butterfly. That reminds me of Miss Summer Moon. Oh, I love that. Work, beaver. Oh yes, the beavers are hard workers. Ancestors, polar bear. Observation, the peregrine falcon. These cards are gorgeous. Freedom, the horse. White horse, beautiful white horse. Coming through the door to freedom. I'm coming through that door as we speak. News, raven. Learning, sacred ibis, I-B-I-S, ibis, sacred ibis. It's a type of bird. Look at him checking out that door with the light poking through. Protection, lioness. Oh yes. Beauty, swan. Gorgeous. I just can't stop. Reliability, goat. Transformation, sea otter. Gorgeous. Authenticity, wolf. Responsibility, meerkat. You guys know the meerkats are actually so stinking adorable. They are. The Watcher. Snow leopard. There's the picture. Look at the eyes. All right. Equality, seahorse. Seahorse stands for equality to me because the seahorses are one of the only animals where both the male and the female actually have babies. Connection, tarantula. Ooh, look at that. Kindness, fruit bat, flying fox. Interesting. Power, deer. Love the moon. Oh my goodness. Leadership, elephant. Yes. Release, jaguar. Yes, love that. Stability, sea turtle. Groundedness, armadillo. Look at the sun. Love it. Reciprocity. Oh, reciprocity, honeybee. I don't know why, but that man's face looks so familiar to me. Fierceness. Wolverine. Wisdom. There's my owl. Oh, I love. I am going to actually copy this because I want that on my wall. Love that. Look at all of the astrology in the background. Are you kidding me? All of the stuff. Ah! And we've got strategy. The red fox. All right, guys. I showed you every single card. I wasn't going to stop with one. I just wanted to share every single one because I love them so much. These will be incorporated into my high vibe videos. Absolutely. And I will be back shortly with my high vibe video. I did have somebody express to me that they wanted to make they suggested I make my videos shorter so that people will stay with them. I tried doing that with my last high vibe video and I was left feeling very unfinished. After that video, I was left feeling like I got about half my message out and unfulfilled, And I just wasn't happy. And so, you know what? I'm going to stick with what I feel comfortable with, and I'm going to do my videos my way. And if people stop watching them, they stop watching them. The ones who are meant to support me and watch all the way through, they'll find the time. Otherwise, it's okay. I'm going to do me. My channel. I'm going to do me. So I love you guys. I hope everybody's having a good day. Unconditional love to all of you. And namaste.